Okay, guys. Throughout this week, I forgot to do my recap videos. First one for that I'm gonna be doing right now is for Monday Night Football, Eagles Bears. Um, and then right after this, I'm gonna record the uh chase race, Chicagoland race recap. But this one is gonna be the Eagles Bears Monday Night Football. Um, Wentz outstanding again. Not as many yards, like a lot less yards, but still, the stats won't show that he was as good as he was. Well, he was a little bit better against the Browns, but he was damn near close to that in this game too. He was really really good, and he had a couple more drops too that was killing us too. Just like last week, the drops. Oh, the drops. Matthews, Jordan. I know we still won the game by a big margin, but if you don't catch those in the future, it could screw us, buddy. You gotta catch those. The touchdown pass that he almost had, gotta come up with that ball. It's been an issue for him the last maybe year or two. It's just been like shit. Ever since we drafted him, it's been an issue for him. Just freaking dropping passes like an idiot, and then. But yeah, that's definitely something he has to correct. And Aguilar dropped a few in the end zone too. Aguilar, I'm sensing kind of a turnaround season with Aguilar, but he's got to catch the ball first, which he's kind of been doing this year so far. Like I've been somewhat impressed with him over these last couple years, but this past game against the Bears, he dropped a couple that he should have had, like a deep bomb that went through right in his hands, and it went right through his hands. He did have a defender on him, but he still beat the defender pretty cleanly. Like he had a double move on him, he had a step on him, and it was definitely a catchable ball. And then the one in the end zone was definitely one he should have had. It was literally in his hand, and then he just dropped it. So, yeah, that's definitely something he has to correct. And then our defense was flawless. The final score was 29-14. But the last touchdown we gave up was a punt return touchdown from Eddie Royal. So that doesn't really count defensively. So our defense gave up 7 points, and that was because I forget who it was on the secondary. It was Jalen Mills gave up a who I was actually pretty impressed with. Besides the deep bomb that he gave up to Alshon to set up the touchdown. Other than that, I was pretty impressed with him. So that's pretty motivating. He was pretty good. I definitely thought he was a little bit better than McKelvin was in week one. So, yeah, that's definitely motivating. Then Jalen Mills is not going to pull an Eric Rowe and just totally suck. At least it's not seeming that way so far. And what a big difference there. Like, Eric Rowe, second-round pick last year, and then all of a sudden this year he's traded to the Patriots. And then you have a guy like Jalen Mills who's definitely proving himself a lot more than Eric Rowe. So that's definitely pretty awesome. And, yeah. So our defense was flawless. Cutler was just getting beat up all night, and he left with an injury in the first half to his hand. And then once, the hell's his name? He's like one of those guys that's always been a backup, and he just keeps like switching teams every damn year. Who the hell was it? I don't remember who it was, but it was like one of those quarterbacks that just like on a new damn team every year, just backing up. He was like one of those quarterbacks where it's like, wait, he got traded again? So it was one of those guys, but I forget who it was. So, damn it, who? Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but yeah. So, but after that, it was pretty much game over because it was 22-7, and then Ryan Matthews had his second touchdown of the night. And who else I was really impressed with? Taking over for Zach Ertz for a week, and maybe even this week too, if Ertz doesn't come back, was Trey Burton. He was really good. So, Doug Peterson was actually saying that he wanted to get him involved last week against the Browns, but he really couldn't do it because of like I don't even remember what his reasoning was, but he just wasn't able to get him involved last week like he wanted. He said he wanted to, but he just wasn't able to do it, and I forget why he said he did. Or why he didn't. But I was really impressed with him taking the spot of Ertz. So yeah, big Eagles victory, 2-0, and definitely seeing a lot of positives. A few negatives like drop passes and what was another negative that I saw? Um, I don't know. Drop passes was a big negative, and then other than that, everything was pretty good. Obviously, Wentz is a no-brainer of the positive. What a story that'll be if he continues the momentum. Like with the whole Sam Bradford drama and shit. And then you've got the defense, who we were hyping and hyping and hyping and hyping over for the whole offseason because of the switch to the 4-3 and like the transition with Connor Barwin and Brandon Graham from outside linebacker to defensive end has been they've been flawless over there so far. Like they haven't done much, but what they have done has been really difference making and really good. So yeah. And then obviously you have Fletcher Cox, the Pro Bowl DT, who was kind of quiet on Monday night, but was still the leader of that defense. And then you have Jordan Hicks, who had a great rookie year until he got hurt, and I'm expecting the same out of him this year. And then you have Kendricks and Nigel Bradham, insane interception by him. By the way, like it was like a gimme play, but it was still like a really nice play for a linebacker, and that set up the Burton touchdown. So that was basically the difference maker in the game, the Bradham interception, because then that set up the touchdown that basically ended the game. So yeah, that was my recap of Monday Night Football. Huge Eagles win. Wentz was doing his thing again, and I hope for the same this Sunday against Pittsburgh at home. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you guys next time.